So you have to set some boundaries. It looks like you've got some sort of situation going on right now where a person or people would love to push your boundaries. And this is you, Seven of Wands, taking up for yourself. But the Seven of Wands also telling you to prioritize what is important to say and what isn't. You know, speaking your truth is important, but there are some people that just won't fucking get it. And it's like speaking to a wall. I mean, explaining yourself to a narcissist is just not gonna work, right? But you can still set boundaries with silence and set boundaries with being concise. So this first card coming out, it's like you've got some people or a person that would really like to push you on some things, right? And it seems like right now you're in hermit mode. That doesn't mean that you're not around people doing things. It just means that you are actually taking time to yourself and reflecting on things that are going on. Maybe you're journaling. Maybe you just are really taking time alone whenever you're able to get that alone time. Or maybe you're like me and have hermit mode time a lot these days on purpose. Something about when I looked at this card, here, can you see that? It's a little shiny, but all of this around here, with all the blooms coming out. So flowers might be significant to you, or springtime. Something about springtime just kind of jolted in my head. So I typically will take that as a sign. We've got the Seven of Pentacles here. So you're working on stuff. You're working on possibly a project, but definitely yourself. And energetically working on yourself is planting seeds. Like we've been around this earth long enough where people are like, you have to, work hard to get ahead. But really the work is here. The work is on the inside. So you can energetically match what it is you're trying to call in, right? So whatever it is you're doing, noise for confirmation, whatever it is you're doing in hermit mode, which is probably energetically upgrading yourself and getting rid of shadows that you need to get rid of, not getting rid of them, but integrating shadows, and looking at parts of yourself that need to be looked at with compassion and love. And maybe you've got a new project going on, because all this down here is just a bunch of seeds. Look at all these that are planted just waiting, and you've got sprouts coming. Like you're really doing some things. And it looks like you've left at least one person behind here with this Knight of Swords in reverse. Real shit energy. Real shit energy. Possibly even a narcissist, guys. Like, I'm just keep seeing that face. like this, whoever you left behind was good. Good that you left them behind, because you can't get your manifestations when you have certain people in your energy, regardless of if they're a good person or not. I mean, they're just dragging your frequency down, right? So you have to get certain people out of your energy. You have to get certain things out of your energy. Sometimes you have to get a job out of your energy, noise for confirmation, in order to free yourself up so you can energetically upgrade and get what it is you're trying to call in. And you are also the Fool here, which is a great card. This is the first card of the tarot. You are starting a new beginning. You're listening to yourself. You are taking that alone time in hermit mode when you can, and you're listening to your intuition. You are moving the way that you should be, moving down the path that you should be on. And you're a manifester. See? Look at you energetically upgrading yourself so you can actually call your manifestations in. When I pulled this card, I was drawn to the 8 there, so 8 may be significant for you. I don't do timing on this kind of stuff. I don't think like 8 weeks or 8 days, because that's not how divine timing works. But the number 8 may be significant to you, but clearly you have been manifesting things for yourself. Perhaps you manifested things even years ago that you don't remember, which is good if you don't remember them, because you got to let your manifestations go anyway. I have the 9 of Pentacles here in reverse. This is not a negative thing. I was completely drawn to this. This means that your pentacles, your wealth, has been released in the spirit. So you have manifested some things for you, but also you came here with a spiritual inheritance, and it has been released to you in the spirit realm, meaning like it's hanging around and it's waiting for you to energetically upgrade, to complete your hermit mode, to do the things you need to do for yourself, and boom, you get the stuff in the physical, okay? And that's not a bad thing. We have to make sure that the universe is making sure that you can hang on to what is given to you. Noise for confirmation there. And look at what else you've manifested that's coming in. A Knight of Cups. Not moving super duper fast toward you, but that's okay. That's good. You want this. This is love. This is your person. And you want to make sure that this is right when they come in, right? Like that you are right here and here. God, they're making some noises for me right now. You've got this coming in, and everything has to be right. And the universe is going to make sure it's right for you. Not just you energetically upgrading and getting to the point where you need to. It is them as well. They need to be right for you, because you don't need another one of these turds in your life. You don't. I will say though, the universe will test you, and this person may come back in to see, oh, can you come back to me? I miss all your energy that I was sucking out of you. Or this energy will be in a completely different body, and you've got to show the universe like, nah, I recognize that shit. I am not going back to that, because I want this. And so be patient. Be patient for this. When it comes, it will be something that lasts, that is actually your person, that will see you as who you really are, that will appreciate you and will actually level you up instead of bringing you down. You know, that's what this is for you. I've got the bottom of the deck here, the Page of Pentacles. If there is something that you want to learn, or something that your intuition has been guiding you to try to learn, then do that. Also, here's another. You may be hearing this message, and very soon you're going to get an intuitive hit from your higher consciousness that's going to prompt you to go in a direction where you do try to learn something new. Okay, so this could be falling on either one of those times. A lot of times my team, my higher consciousness will show me something like this early, and then a couple days later, Betty, my higher consciousness, will be like, bam, Jennifer, go do this. So that could very well be the case of what's going on right now. And look at that, Empress. That's what you're working toward. That's exactly who you are on the inside. And it's all about using the hermit mode and stripping all the bullshit off of you that doesn't need to be there. Things, limiting beliefs, things that people have tried to program in your head that are just so fucking false. You're on your way. You're doing this. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And look, you learned a lesson with this Knight of Swords. Don't ever let anything back in your life like that again. They were your lesson to make you stronger, but you've got your Knight of Cups on the way. I love you. Have a good day.